Welcome back to the Conscious Channel family. Glad you can join us. In today's video, we're going to talk about no surrender, no retreat. Again, no surrender, no retreat. This title I pulled from a video I seen a long time ago about no surrender, no retreat. In today's video, we're going to talk. Oh, you know what? I always give you guys the quote of the day. The quote of the day is never tell your problems to anyone. 20% don't care, and 80% are glad that is you, that is them. Well, you. That's by Lou Holtz. So let's dig into the no surrender, no retreat title. You see, in this movie, No Surrender, No Retreat, there was a gentleman that was going through the typical situation at school. See, there are a couple elements that I was moved by. The first element is that you see this gentleman. He was new to the area, and with him being new, he moved a lot. He was frustrated. He was an angered a child. And you see that anger drove him to make bad decisions, to get into fights, to just make him feel like it was him against the world when the world really wasn't against him and or thinking of him. It was just his frustration of life, of how life was attacking him in his own mind. So long story short, he ends up meeting the teacher. That's why I always believe when the student is ready, the teacher will show that whole expression, because it was when enough was enough that he finally met the teacher. And see, the teacher was the instrument that helped him get to the next level. See, the teacher explained to him about his attitude, about his whole against the world mindset. It's a great mindset to feel like you're against the world, to give you an edge. But you see, and if that edge is not used correctly, meaning that chip on your shoulder or that frustration used with the right amount of energy, it can be destructive instead of constructive. I like that. I hope you do too. I said it can be destructive instead of constructive. Constructive, you build. So, as I was saying about building, as he continued to go through the training with the teacher to understand how to taper his temper that he had in a more focused direction, gave him more control over himself. And see, that's what it's about, family. The more control that you can have over yourself, you're able to be more in control of what is happening to you. What I mean by that is that whatever is going to happen against you, if you're in a state of mind to be at ease, to just embrace it. So going back to the whole embracing thing, when I mean embracing, I mean just developing that mindset, that attitude that no matter what, I'm I'm not going to give in. I'm not going to give up. I'm going to keep pushing myself. I'm going to that next level regardless. I'll close with these thoughts, family. In life, we have decisions. We have a decision if we want to be great. We have a decision if we don't want to be great. But greatness is defined not by what the world tells you, but what you think greatness is. Never forget that. So, family, it's going to be very important that when you're up against things, that you never forget that this is just part of the process. This is something that you too will go through. This is something that is very attainable of being great and being successful. Well, family, I hope you enjoyed the information today. It's been a pleasure to serve you. Please take the time to subscribe to the channel. Follow us on Twitter as well as on Instagram. And always remember, this channel was built for educational purposes, so I can learn from you, you can learn from me, and we can learn together. Stay determined, stay healthy, stay mindful, and stay